All right, so that's it. Guitars are completed. Finish is now completely done. I'm extremely happy with the result. As you can see, I guess on the camera it's not as obvious as seeing it firsthand, but the finish is pretty glossy. You can probably see the glare on the camera. It's extremely smooth. It's as I wanted it to be, actually. So I did exactly like planned. I first started by sanding everything down to 320 grit. I took my time to sand carefully every little crack in the surface very well. The guitars became very smooth on bare wood after just sanding, and this is what I think was required. Then I applied this pore filler. This stuff is called Aquacoat. It's some kind of a gel. You just apply on bare wood. So I did apply 2 coats of Aquacoat, sanded to 320 between coats too. And after that, actually, this stuff is incredible. After that, this was the first time I used some pore fillers, and after that, I could feel the difference on the wood. It was smooth before, but it was even smoother, if I can say. And then I applied my finish, which was Tru-oil. This stuff is amazing too. I used that before in my ukulele build, and this is probably the best thing you can get, short of using some spray stuff or more commercial or industrial stuff. So by just applying this oil, rubbing it on the surface, this is incredible, the result that you get, and I'm extremely happy. So I put 15 coats of that on my guitars. The 12 first coat was the Tru-oil directly. The last 3 coats I did thin the Tru-oil with the mineral spirits. I heard that thinning Tru-oil helps to have a obviously thinner stuff and have the coat really extremely thin, dry very fast, and leave the surface even smoother. So I used 3 parts Tru-oil, 2 parts mineral spirits. Some people even go half and half, but it did a very good job. This stuff dries extremely fast. I did apply roughly 1 coat a day, a few days, 2 coats a day. You can easily go 1 coat per couple of hours if you want, but this was my pace. And again, really happy with the result. Both guitars are really good. The back is extremely smooth and glossy. Well, all the guitars like that. And then the last step that I did was apply this little hoy here, which is sold as a fretboard hoy. I think it's just actually mineral hoy with a little lemon hoy in it. And I applied that to the fretboards and bridges. It helps to protect the wood, the ebony, and have it pop a little bit more and and make it a little darker. So again, makes for a really great look. So at this point, my guitars are completely finished. The only last step that I have to do is to actually install the strings. And so I will begin by installing the tuners, then install the nuts and saddle, make a little setup, and then install the strings, tune the guitars, and start making sound. So this will be my next and final step. I will use pre-slotted nuts and pre-shaped saddles for that. It would help speed this last step, and maybe down the road I will come back and make some custom ones, but those should be good enough. And that will be about it. So one last thing I wanted to talk about was those little hooks. You saw me use those hooks to hang the guitars from the ceiling. I wanted to have a hook that would touch the guitars to a bare minimum, just like that. So I designed those myself and 3D printed those with my 3D printer. So if anyone is ever interested in those hooks, I can post the STL file if you want. Just leave me a note in the comments. So I will still wait maybe a few more days to make completely sure that those guitars are dry through and through. They are already pretty dry. I'm pretty sure I could do it right now, but at this point, just to be sure, I will wait a few more days and then install all the the gear that's left and start making some sound. So keep waiting for my next video, which would probably be the most obviously be the last in this series. So until then, goodbye.